Well, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Typical Skeptic Podcast. I'm glad to see there's people in the chat already. But today my guests kind of need no introduction. They've been on my show many times before, but I have with me Phil Barrow and Deb and Rick Purcell. They're spiritual shamanic healers. I'm going to read you their bio. Phil Barrow says, they're from HealTeachLove.com. Deb and Rick Purcell are creator source energy healers. They are both connected to angels and much more. Each healing session includes current lives, past lives, removal of attachments and thought forms, and sessions that are live can be done using a photo or not. They do also do healing on animals and have found lost pets. They are clairvoyant and channel all information from creator source. You can hesitate to contact. Don't hesitate to contact them at healteachlove@gmail.com. And Phil Barrow is a spiritual teacher and healer. He uses love, light, and Mother, Father, God's angelic source energies for healing patients in Gaia. He also uses higher chakras and 5D, Platinum Rayon, the 22 chakra. He also got galactic chakras, Andromeda Ray, Central Sun. He connects partially and merges with several aspects. He also does dark work in removing dark energies and beings, referring to shamanic work. And his Facebook is Philip Barrow, and his YouTube page is Philip Barrow, Archangel Raphael. And I'd like to welcome everybody coming from his channel today. And thanks, Deb, Rick, and Phil. Thanks so much for coming on. How is everybody?
Very good.
We're great.
Thank you.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
So I guess we could get right into it. Like, if you guys want a healing, put your name in the chat, or if you want a reading, put your name in the chat, and then you can always donate if you want. The links in the description. I'll put it in there again. And Selena was up first, but did you guys say you had someone you wanted to heal first before we do Selena, or someone? I thought.
Did you want to do
It's up to you, Deb.
the photo that we got first?
Yeah. Do you want to put it up? It's a clearing, by the way.
Who are we clearing? Should I put his picture up on the?
Deb's walking in.
And how do I share? Do you know how to share?
You have to hit share, present, and then you hit share screen. Then you should share again, and then it'll ask you to share a couple times.
Oh, present. Okay.
It'll pop up on the bottom of the screen, and I'll.
Oh, there it is. There we go. You see him?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right here. Hold on 1 second.
What's his name?
Okay. He looks familiar. Like I know him from somewhere.
I said the same thing.
Well, I've never seen him before, but
It's Ginny. She said, can you clear him and his wife? I'm sure Art needs a clearing of some kind.
I think we did them last year.
Yeah. Just clearing his auric field with Dragon's Breath.
I feel like he's got an implant. There's something on his back, the back of his neck. right at the top of his spine.
Yes, Jenny's done a message. He hears noises in his mind.
Mm.
Are they good noises? What sort of noises does it? Is it words or just noises?
You know that same strange box that I saw last night. He's got the same one.
Square.
Square box.
It's like a square box. It almost looks like an electrical box. Like a junction box.
Yeah, the implant actually goes to a place that we destroyed last night. So
Mm.
he's probably been all right overnight.
Yeah, and I was just getting a message that this was connected there, and these junction looking boxes are connected to their. That's why it kept saying to me it was a junction box. They're all connected. There's several of them. A lot of people have them.
But it might not be working very well now because of the work done last night.
Yeah.
So we'll just take this out, sort the implant out.
And there's something in the house where he lives, though. It's almost like there was somebody left behind.
I was even trying to send him some energy too. I'll see if I can send some energy as well.
Phil, something was left behind because
we're chasing it. These are like beings that ride some sort of flying creatures. This one is left behind. In a portal there as well, but that, as you say, it isn't working now. Yeah, we've got it. Great. They're like sprites, but obviously aliens. Okay, it's gone. Has he had the thing that we can't mention?
I don't know. If he did, we had already done something about it.
Right. The cards are saying that he can get help. He just has to ask. He's got a support team around him. But these support team, when you have a support team around you, they won't interfere till you ask them to interfere. And his prayers are being answered, divine guidance. That's why we're here, probably. And now he can have a break from the journey.
Wow, that was a great one. I'm going to remove him from the screen now then. The next person I wanted to get was this woman, Jyoti. She messaged me on Facebook, and she, I don't think she knows how to donate or whatever, but that's okay. She's she's really suffering. She's I gotta find her. She's
Yeah,
she
we
is,
know. We
you
know
know
her.
who she is?
Yeah.
We know her. Yeah, is she in the? Is she in the?
Yeah, she was she messaged me and she was like trying to figure out how to donate, and I was like, you know, she here. I thought she was like a. It's a long story, but this is her
Yeah,
right here.
We know her.
She's
Hi,
Jyoti. She says, please clear my brain and nervous system, crippled by brain disease.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many Geodis.
I know.
Let me go check.
Sorry, the dog's barking at something.
What kind of dogs do you have?
A blue tick hound dog.
Oh, that sounds cool.
She is. We're the only ones in the house. The kids have gone on a road trip.
Well, does the dog identify as a cat?
The cats. The cat's in our room, I think. The bird's out there with the
She's. I feel really bad for Jyoti. She said she has Lyme and bioweapons and targeting. I didn't know she was targeted. See, she messaged me. I'll just tell you. So, like, she messaged me and she asked me. She said, "Is there any way to know who's coming up on your shows, like in the next coming days?" And I was like, "Well, I don't release that." I was like, "Are you like another podcaster? Are you trying to figure out like, are you?" I was like, "Is she trying to copy me or something at first?" But then like she explained who she was, and I was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "I didn't know that," and she was like, "I'm elderly. You're," and I was like, "Listen, I'm not mad at you." I was like, "I'm not being mean." I was like, that's why I wanted to like pick her first because like, I think I misunderstood her, and I'm trying to be nice to her, like
was trying to catch
show
us.
that I actually care,
Yeah, I think she was trying to catch us on here.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, we know.
So I'm sorry, whatever. How do you spell her name? How do you say it? Jyoti? I'm sorry, Jyoti. Especially for someone who's targeted too, because I know a lot of people are targeted, and I interview a lot of targeted people, and I feel targeted myself. So, yeah, she wrote here. She wrote Jyoti, Lyme and bioweapons targeting, my lab trauma bonding. So sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work for her actually, but it's a lot of layers because I think she's been targeted from day one, basically. Actually, I'll just do a bit of sound healing while I'm doing this because we didn't clear the space anyway. Is that okay?
Yeah. I think.
So I'll use intentions here to actually try and help her.
Before I came on. I did it before we came on.
Yeah, I'm being told she's doing all the stuff that we told her to do last time. We have actually got a new frequency weapon that actually gets rid of IT attacks and stuff like that. So I'll send it to her. Yeah. It's new this week.
That's amazing.
It's got 900 frequencies. It's not got 400 last time. It took 4 months to make. There's actually a ship above her house.
I don't think it's a bad one.
I don't know yet.
It is?
I don't know.
Negative?
Yeah,
No, I don't think
he's
it's negative.
gonna check. He didn't know.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're right.
Because I'm seeing these energies coming down. They're actually really good energies. I think they're putting a shield around her. It's her family. It's her true family from her real life, from your true soul.
Like an home, like where she classes. The cards are saying, you think you want, if you need a miracle, just ask the angels. Just ask for it. You gotta give them permission. Remember, in meditation, yeah, you think your head might be a bit fuzzy for the meditation, so you just gotta clear it. Don't overthink it. And focus. You gotta do some of the work yourself. Focus on the problems. Yeah. But I'll send you that frequency video like after tonight. Try and do some mantras in the morning, some love mantras. So when you wake up, you feel, if you can do a certain mantra, do it a few times in the morning, make that day feel really good. And then you can do a mantra in the evening and ask your subconscious just before you go to sleep, because that's when you're in the connection with your subconscious, to help you clear any of the layers that you've got of density.
Judy, you're always expecting negative, and it's so good to see a positive ship above you. Embrace it. That's your family.
So a positive mantra in the morning for the good day you're going to have. Every day is going to be a good day. when you feel like you're getting attacked, just ground yourself in a field barefoot or hug a tree. And in the evening, do a positive mantra to ask Source or ask your subconscious what you want to manifest in your life, like clearing these attacks that you've had. You're not getting much attacks now. This is just layers that we're clearing. You've been attacked since birth, basically. You've been they've took you a few times. You see the echo. You're very, very powerful. That's the problem. They knew that when you were born. I can even see Archon energy in the echo. So you've been wanted by the main ones, basically. Trying to burn that echo with emerald or the emerald dragon's dragon breath. I'm sending you geometric protection fields around you. Make you invisible. It's like an honey hive, if you get what I mean. Just pulling some of this. If you got brain disease, are you having lion's mane? Lion's mane and moringa are probably the best in Shillington, which I'm now having. Give me some energy into your art from this emerald. So I'm doing what Amir likes to do. I'm making your art into a big emerald sun. Just blowing it up, so I'm blowing all the. Right. I've just been told you need more love in your life. If you can lift your vibration, then the layers will just come off a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, but even if your subconscious is manipulated, you're programming it. You're in charge of it. So if you can send in mantras of love and what you want in your life, these will just dissolve these any manipulations in the subconscious. Yeah. So, anything else, Deb? If you want to get rid of attacks while you're dreaming, what you can do, you can create a dream catching crystal grid by putting a dream catcher on the table next to you. Put a shape of crystals around it and put a diamond one, and then program it with your hand just before you go to sleep. So not only will it capture the dreams, it will stop the attacks from happening in the first place. Okay.
You can train all your crystals. Crystals are life consciousness.
All right. Can't think of anything else. I'll send you the videos later.
That's it.
Sending you so much love, Jody.
Yeah.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
We lose Rob. Can't hear him.
Or maybe we're frozen. Are we
Uh,
frozen?
Phil, can you hear us?
Sorry,
No.
I was muted. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I was talking. I was like, that's so funny. I was like, can't they hear me? I was like, what's going on here? Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want to be annoying while you guys were trying to heal. You know, I was trying to, and I was typing and stuff, so I didn't want to. Anyway, this is the next one. This is Selena. She's up on the screen. I was saying, I like your new picture, Selena. Looks like she dressed up as something. Like she looks like a flight attendant or something in that picture. I don't know. But Selena just sent a cash app, and she wants a general reading and a healing. She said she didn't specify what she wants healed, but you know, she's an energy healer herself.
I can see.
Oh, my phone keeps falling.
Can I make this bigger? Hmm. I was trying to get a better picture of Selena.
I don't know if I can make it bigger. I don't think I can. I don't know. I don't think it'll let me. Let me see if I do something like this. Like if I switch the layout, like.
Yeah, because it still shows me in the bottom left-hand corner in a small picture of us, and then it shows us in the room. Kind of.
I don't know. It's not letting me. Oh, that was not good. That's not good. Wait. I'll keep it with that one because I don't know how to.
Okay.
Maybe if I do that. I don't
Just
know.
for healing, it's good to see their face.
Yeah.
I can do channeling without really seeing their faces. I just wanted to do the healing part of it. Let's see. I don't know why I put that Altoid in my mouth. Okay. All right, I'm getting a message. Selena, do you have sinus issues, allergies? Now I'm getting them.
Let me see if she responds to that. Selena, did you hear what she said? She was wondering if you have allergies or sinus issues. She said yes.
Okay, good. So I'm not getting someone else. I'm getting her.
She says she's allergic to a lot of stuff. She says it's not as bad anymore, but you know, you could be getting me too because I was in the car earlier and the heat came on and my nose stuffed up all real quick. Like I don't know what it was. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it was I don't know. It happens in the wintertime a lot.
I'm getting something on the neck for me, the psychic input. And down the spine. eye, spine, and neck.
Yeah. And she's got something here too. It's
The forehead?
it's in this part here, right underneath the third eye, between the eyes.
Also getting some ear. Quite painful. Yeah, I think you've got an implant in your neck. I think it's the input, the psychic input. I think they're draining you while you do your healing.
Yeah. Have you been really, really tired, Selena? Even after a night's sleep?
What's that? A night's sleep? I've never had one of them.
You're not human.
You'll feel this energy.
Yeah.
She said yes, she has been.
Yeah.
I get that too as well. I wonder what that is. Is that a lot of us? Is that like the ascension thing going on, Deb, or something like that?
For some, it could be the energies coming from the sun, where the burst coming from the sun. But for some people, if you've got implants, if you've been implanted, they are actually draining your energy through the implant.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of this system's been taken down, so they're just desperate. I want to try and get all your energy back, actually, if I can. This is a different implant.
Yeah.
And if anyone's had anything in the last 4 years, just call it a lollipop on the chat, or just say it. I think the chat's okay. It won't go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anything we can remove it.
Anything that was required in order to keep your job, anything we don't want to get anything regarding that illness that happened in 2020. We can't.
We can get rid of what's not for you. It's good.
Yeah, we can get rid of the toxins that
She said, what kind of implant is it?
rearrange the DNA. She wants to know what kind of implant it was.
I know. I'm just trying to work out where I am.
He's inside the implant, so we're trying to see who put it there.
I think it's the Orions again.
Yeah.
What happens is I go into the implant and I can see where the tech is, all the plasma tech, and then my team just completely obliterates it, because what Amir said is when you destroy the whole lot, it saves thousands of people. It just doesn't save you from getting drained. It saves everyone who's connected to the system. You'll feel a very strange energy you've probably not felt before. The Emerald Order said they want to connect with you as well. So there you go.
Oh, that's
the divine.
nice.
You got the divine wanting to connect. And funny enough, your card just say you got study. Look for something else.
Pink Lady, to answer your question, Mother Healing, Pink Lady says, did Russia interfere with our elections? I don't think they did at all, Pink Lady. I think it was I think it was more actually.
Lions recently, and they attacked her, but it looked like men in black suits. That wasn't a dream, Selena.
They
wow.
They can be alien, and they can transform into anything they know.
Selena said she got the chills. She said they attacked me that looked like men in black suits, and she said she got the chills.
Yeah.
She's been getting a lot of, I talked to Selena offline. She's been getting a lot of like energetic attacks. Like she's coming into her psychic abilities, and she has a mentor that she's going through that's helping her like, develop her abilities. And she's been getting hit with a lot of like energetic or psychic attacks, you could call it, lately. Like Selena and me were real close. Like Selena does healings on me and stuff all the time, and like, so I know a lot about her. And yeah, she's getting a lot of psychic attacks, and like, she actually had this one where she woke up and there was like a scar on her or like a burn, and it was in the shape of a bird. And she has the picture. It's strange.
Yeah, it's a mark. They mark them. I've got getting something wrong with her shoulder. Now I'm seeing the right side. It could be the left because it's a mirror. Sometimes it's a mirror. Has she had the thing, the lollipop, I call it? I'm just thinking, is it connected to that?
Did you get any lollipops, Selena? Did you have to get any lollipops? Like they or in 2020, you know, the ones that they made people get?
Yeah, I wouldn't go any further than that.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't think she did, but that's a good word to use.
Yeah.
She means the V word, Selena. You know, the thing that goes in your arm. She said bird bruise.
Bird bruise.
She's talking about one.
She was talking to somebody else, I think, when she was saying that.
Just to describe what's happening now, I'm on like the lands of Orion, and it's like Star Wars, where it's machines and everything there, plasma thing, and the team's just taking it all out. Luckily, I've got an ascended master with us, which is like a Jedi, I suppose you could call it, and we're just taking it all out.
She did. Okay, she got the lollipop. How many did you?
Right.
How many, Selena? No, or yes? Or okay, I'm confused now.
Right, good.
Oh, she said she never got.
Never
I
did.
gotta delete that comment, Selena. But she can read it and see it. But like she knows what you're saying.
Yeah, she never got the lollipop.
That's good.
Good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's fine. That's all we needed to know.
Yeah, you can take him out using frequency. My frequency weapon would probably do it as well, but I like rather go in and just dismantle everything. The old place, if you can imagine, is just getting completely wiped out now. You might feel the energy. Sometimes the explosions.
She says she thought you meant actual lollipop. She says she has a THC one.
No, we were talking about trying not to say the actual word, so we called them lollipop.
That's funny.
Kits, some people can take the implants out themselves, but it depends on what kind of implants.
It's been taken out, but my spiritual friend Bobby eats implants. Is eating it at the moment.
But when it comes to implants, you really want to go into it, inside the implant, and see who put it there.
Winter says it's pretty bad when you can't say what it is. Well, Winter, I'll just tell you what happened was I got suspended twice on YouTube because of that word. Because I talked about it and but that was a year ago. I think things loosened up a little bit, but I don't want to be the guinea pig to find out.
Not yet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not yet. Not until they take the not until probably next year.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay, so you still can't say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally got suspended twice for you know.
So did we. I've got a mark against me because it was in one of my videos.
I got a strike, and all I asked was, "Have you?" I didn't even. It wasn't even a bad question. Right, you should feel it now. It's clearing. The Emerald Order said if you want to, you can connect to some emerald dragons that can protect you. Just do it in meditation.
These implants are complicated right now, and they're attached to groups on different areas. And then right now, the ones that we're finding are back to Orion, and they're attached to some really negative groups.
Well, parasites, I think what we call
Yeah.
it.
Well,
You're getting source energy sent to you at the moment to lift your energy field. And also dragon's breath to protect your auric field. Like where the implant is, it just needs a bit of fixing on the auric field. You should feel this if you're an energy healer. It's actually giving you a download. So that's good. Don't ask me what it is, I don't know. Not sure what you do, but I do know that you've got a warrior aspect around you. So you connect with that. Oh, the cards, by the way. Friendship. This is basically losing friends that aren't connected, aren't really linked to you anymore, and gaining new ones. That shoulder still hurts. I need to give you more healing. Study. You're going to find a new. It could be higher. You're going to find a higher power to do your healing with. That's it. Yeah. And it might be a new romance coming. Well, yeah, that's what the cards say anyway. I need to do this strong. So we just send some energy in the shoulder, Deb, to feel that's where all the damage is.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think the implant damaged her a bit. I think, yeah, you've been attacked. You can see it in the echo. Try and make you frightened of what you're doing. Giving you a bit of fear. Right. Bit of grounding you need as well.
Drink a lot of water. Anyone that gets healing from this today, a lot of water. Healing lasts for 7 days, continues every day. Okay.
Mm.
We can't hear you, Rob. Rob, you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say the next one is from June Curry, but she just made a donation. She didn't. She just says for Rob, Phil, Deb, and Rick, and she doesn't. She didn't say any. She didn't say like what if she wanted anything, you know. And then I asked her in the chat to put her name or profile in the chat so we could see it, and she hasn't put it in there yet. So I'm not sure if she wants anything or if she wanted to, you know.
June. You said June Curry?
Yeah.
Hi, June. I see you typing in there. Where'd she go?
She didn't. I don't think she ever put her profile on the. Oh, there she is. She says she would love to know more about dragons.
Dragons.
And thank you for your donation, June. The cash app. That was awesome. Yeah.
June, you have a few dragons. She's got 3.
The physical ones got removed a lot in the last reset. Well, one of the reset of 1736. So these are all spiritual ones now in 4D.
Mm.
You can channel in some and connect, and you can just blow dragon's breath if you want to. You got quite a big one that's a protector.
Mm.
Said right on. Love you.
Do you want healing as well, by the way?
June,
You want to heal too, June?
You've got one that
Sorry.
she's had since she was a little girl. She used to see this one dragon. It used to she used to see it when she was little. I don't know their names are a lot of symbols, but this one dragon. She named Sofa. So it's like a Sophie name. Yeah, it was like Sophie. I could see her as a little child calling her your dragon Sophie, but you could see the dragon. Nobody else could, of course.
I believe this is an aspect of her. So
it was.
You've had a very powerful aspect. You've had a past life as a dragon.
This dragon, you used to change its color. You touch its nose and change it to pink. Touch its nose and change it to purple. Touch its nose and change it to rainbow color.
And I'm getting this strong. It was Tartar. It was like part of the Tartarian kingdom.
Yes.
I don't get that. I don't get it. I know Tartarian was here, but I don't get how it can be part of it. You must have rode them. They must have rode the dragons.
When we walk the earth, when you walk in England, you're walking on above the Tartarian world anyway.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the buildings are underneath us, and some of them we're using today. Weird.
Was Tartaria in the United States too? Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah. It was the old world.
Yeah.
It was the whole world. Okay, yeah. That's why a lot of the architecture here in the States is weird, right? Like they have those old style buildings that are like elaborately
They-
built.
They knocked down a castle in 1938 in New York,
Yeah.
and there's video of that. There's actually video of him
Yeah,
knocking a
I
castle
did
down.
a show with Michelle Gibson. She studies
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff, and she
Mm.
came on my show and she showed a lot of weird evidence of that stuff. It's and then there's like the mud floods too, right? And the World's Fairs. But there's something weird was going on with the World's Fairs.
Mm. It was
Yeah.
demolishing all the past history of the previous civilization. I don't know how they've blanked it out so well, to be honest.
I know.
But they were like humans and giants living together. So, and that's why all the buildings have big doors and everything.
Jean Curry says she wished she had a dragon to help her light her darn pilot light.
Ask your angels for help. I ask them for help for everything.
What's a pilot light? Isn't that the gas?
Gas stove
Yeah.
or a heater, a water heater.
Could be.
You're reading. Got a bit more care on your body, physical body. Okay. I'll probably get that struck off because it's a naked angel. This is growth, abundance. Normally, with it being spirit, angelic cards, it's normally spiritual growth, but it can be proper abundance as well. Could be physical abundance. And if you keep on making the mistakes, just at night, just before you go to bed, just send it to the angels or the source or whoever your deity is, so they can keep record of it, and then it'll go. Because if you keep on making the same mistake. Does she need any healing, by the way? I'm getting.
Do you want a healing, June?
A little stress just got released off you, by the way. I was just channeling into it, and you could go really far spiritually if you want to go for it.
She says, "Thank you so much. A healing would be great."
Okay. Do you know I've been told that when she's asleep, she's with the dragons?
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes just before you go to sleep, ask him to show you some evidence. You might just wake up with some evidence, or you might actually see what happens. Some proof what's happening. I'm getting she's connected to the divine, even like Mother Mary. Right, have you done your healing, Dev? Yeah.
Yes, you can, kids.
Hmm.
She asked a question in the chat. Can you ask spirit to remember dreams? Yes, you can before you go to sleep.
Yeah, subconsciously, yeah.
Yes.
Ready to move on?
Yep. Ready to move on.
Yeah, I was just saying
Right.
you are connected to the divine and Mother Mary. So if you do meditation, you might actually connect if you just take some of the layers off, these 3D layers. It's a bit of meditation. Yeah.
This next one is from Warrior for Truth. Her name's Rhonda, and she's a targeted individual. She's actually an American citizen seeking asylum in Ireland because of how bad the targeting got. And she says her message is, "Hello, Philip, Deb, and Rick." She says, "Do you see a change in my current situation?" And she says, "Thanks."
Do you want to put it up, Rob?
She bought me a coffee, so it's like that was the message from the Buy Me a Coffee website. You know what I mean? So I can't. That's her profile on there. I put her profile up with the girl with the sword. That's her there.
Oh.
It's where it says
Oh, right.
her name's Warrior for Truth. Yeah, that's her profile.
The chat is slow on my end. Do you want me to speed it up then? Yeah, use one of these to, if it's slow. Shung light. Yeah. That's what's removing anything.
So anyway, yeah, she's a targeted individual, and she gets it pretty bad. She gets it like really bad for whatever reason. Like,
So what would make her think leaving the U.S. and going to Ireland would make it better?
I don't know. I don't know. She's definitely like she's she says she loves that shungite, by the way. But I would wait to see. I know someone said the other night that someone was being targeted, and they tried to get asylum in Russia because people seem to go to Russia and they don't get the targeting symptoms for whatever reason. But that person wasn't able to get access.
Russia has
in
amazing
Russia,
technology. That's why Russia has amazing technology above them.
What is it?
And better technology to protect
Oh, really?
their space.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
They have the highest they have better technology than anywhere in the world.
Speaking of which, Deb, I saw my friend Tyler from Journey to Truth posted on his Facebook. He said that he thinks Trump's going to have a meeting with Putin soon about ending the Ukraine war. I don't know if you guys saw anything about that.
Yes, that's true. As a matter of fact, he's already. I believe they've already talked. There's a bunch of things that are. I mean, Hamas has already said they're going to. They've already stopped the war. They've already stopped the war because
with
Trump
Israel. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
And Kennedy said he's going to announce the documents from his uncle. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
JFK.
He said. I mean, he said that he was gonna. He said he's gonna try to get fluoride out of our water too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like Kennedy, but then I heard last night on my show, we were talking about the political stuff a little bit, and I heard that Kennedy had a scandal. Someone said, some kind of sex scandal or something.
Okay, so what? We're not talking about his sex life. We're talking about what he's going to do for the country.
Yeah, that's a good. You know what? I love that, Deb. I love what you said because we all have a crazy sex life, right? It's like I mean, even Selena wrote that in the chat like this. She said, "Who's not addicted to sex?"
How do you know that's true? Okay, they're talking. That's gossip that was going on when he was trying to run for president, and they were digging up everything on anyone because they didn't. The Democrats didn't want him to run for president and on the Democratic ticket. So then he ran for as an independent. I mean, they wanted their person in there. They didn't want Trump. They didn't want Kennedy. So, you know, they're gonna make up stories.
I agree. I agree 100%. I know. I'm in total agreement with you, Deb. You couldn't have said it better. I wish you were there last night. You know, to like, you know, I wish you, because it seemed like the person I had on last night, she doesn't really like Kennedy that much, and I don't know. I was like, it seemed like she doesn't like the Kennedys that much, and I'm like, I don't know.
I grew up in Massachusetts. I'm 70 years old. I grew up in Massachusetts, Kennedy land. I know everything about that family. They all slept around. Believe me.
Hey, do you know? I used to watch this. I know this is a subject, but I got to ask you this. There's a So I used to watch these WQED documentaries. WQED is basically PBS, but WQ is like the Pittsburgh version, right? And they would have a bunch of like food documentaries. And they said there was this one oceanside like custard or ice cream place in Massachusetts. It's really special. A lot of people go there, and the Kennedys used to go there, and Jackie Onassis used to go there, and her favorite flavor was peach. And do you know about that place? I can't remember what it was called.
I don't remember. Actually,
somewhere on Cape Cod.
Jackie Onassis is a distant relative of mine.
Really?
She's in my family
That's
tree.
Interesting. That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm. I just found that out. I just found that out like a few months ago.
There's a video out with Kennedy, and he is so spiritual. So whatever they say, I don't believe it. I've seen a video where he basically says the soil can take all the carbon in the world, and I'll send it you, Rob, because this TikTok is unbelievable. When you watch it, it shows you how spiritual he is. He is so
really
spiritual.
is, and that's why I say I don't even know why they would bring this up. His wife is still with him. She has no problem with him and standing next to him. So I mean, and she's an actress. You would think she would save face and say, "Well, I'm not staying with you." you know, doing that to me. But I know that they're notorious for being, sleeping around. But what difference does it make when it comes to what it's supposed to do for the country?
Yeah, because we need someone that's going to help the country, especially with what he says he's going to do. He says he's going to go after the chemtrails. He said he's going to go after the poison in our food, and he said he's going to go after the water.
He actually said
house, he's already assigned somebody for the agricultural department. That is, this guy is going to take away all these contracts and the burden off the farmers and let them start farming real food without chemicals, all natural.
He said all the processed food.
Can you imagine how much our health's going to change?
Farmers are overjoyed. Are you kidding? They don't have to grow soy beans anymore.
He said he's taking all the processed food out of school.
Yes.
Day one, he said the first month he's taking it out.
All processed food, they're going away.
It's going out of school.
Our food in our country, in the United States, our food is banned in 30 countries. Banned.
Yeah. You know why? My friend Ryushin, he does the Orion lines. He was saying it's the high fructose corn syrup. It's like we don't. No other country has that, but we do. It's in Doritos. It's in all kinds of shit. It's in everything.
It's in candy bars. It's in everything. Everything.
Yeah.
I went when we went on the cruise earlier this year. When we got off on the islands, I looked at all the candy bars. None of them had high fructose corn syrup. Why do you think the kids are obese and they're hyperactive, and adults are obese? Everything has it in it.
Yeah, I agree.
There's someone
diabetes. Diabetes is off the charts in the United States.
There's someone in America who went to England for 3 months, and he ate more food and he lost a lot of weight. What does that say to you? Someone in the chat just mentioned about the protection in, I think it's ASCII or something like that. The protection in Russia, it's Tartarian technology, and it's actually, it's. I don't know if Russia know they're using it. I don't know if they know it, but it is on. So yeah, it's Tartarian technology. It's the old technology to stop the attacks, because in hundreds of years ago, we used to have the bells to stop the attacks, you know, because the bells used to make the aliens look like aliens. Now when you look at a lot of these top people, they look human, but they've just been masked. That's all. They've got a mask over them. Yeah. So, but Kennedy, out of everything, he's got a mission. It's like it's a mission before he dies mission, and so he's not corrupted with all that. It's gonna be fun to watch.
It's a dream team. I'm telling you, it's a dream team. It's a great.
I think
thing.
it is too. I agree.
To look forward to.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt Warrior for Truth's
All right.
reading. So again, she's a target individual, and I think I told you, yeah. So
Yes.
So we carry on with Warrior.
Yes, with Warrior. Sorry, Warrior.
And her name's Rhonda.
The only thing with Ireland is a very, very, very corrupt place.
The ley lines are very powerful, though. The ley lines are quite powerful.
It is, but and that's why it's so corrupt there, because of the ley lines.
When you remote view ley lines, some of them are quite dark, and it's because they've took them over. And what happens is the lines go into a geometric shape, and then it goes to other ley lines come off it into other. So it's a bit like a web.
Yeah, and that's why there's a lot of ships over that area too. And they're not all necessarily good. As a matter of fact,
my ancestors are from Cork, by the way.
Yeah, well, my ancestors are from County Clare.
My other ancestors are from County Clare as well.
Oh,
we might be blood.
You were already a little brother in another life.
Yeah. What does she want? Does she want healing?
No, she wants to know if her situation is going to change, and maybe a healing too. Yeah, maybe a healing would help her because she's constantly targeted. So yeah, I would just say, just knowing her as a friend, she would probably want a healing too. She's mentally strong. I know her, Rhonda. Me and her talk as well, and she's always on my shows. So
Archangel Michael is saying that this is not her. This is just a stopping point for her. This is not her.
Yeah, remember, never have mirrors together, by the way. I'm just being told that. I'm just giving her protection on her own.
Yeah, this is now the place where she will stay for long. Archangel Michael is saying that he believes she will go back to the United States. She may not like that. She may or may not like that. But
the only thing with chimes is chimes are not as powerful as bells. Bells have a good frequency, especially old ancient church ones like I've got one. Yeah.
I think she's going to find that.
Which isn't here. Great.
The other issue with Ireland is everybody there is this. The majority of the country.
The good thing, in a demonstration once, Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland joined together. And that is so remarkable. That's beyond, if you get what I mean. So both parties that are against each other actually was holding hands on a march against the corruption. So
yeah,
I can't ring the bell because I haven't got it here. It's at my work. I'll ring it tomorrow on an event.
Archangel Michael has asked me to give her the advice that what I did is to meditate, do some breath work, the 3 breaths in through the nose and slowly out through the mouth. And ask her higher self to join her, merge with her higher self. And the way I did it was I just said, I'm ready to receive. And I also asked my guides to find my joy and trusted that they would. I also told them to make sure I trip over it because I'm a ditz. Sometimes I don't see it. I miss the objective of what's right in front of me sometimes. So I told them to please make sure I trip over it if I miss it. So I did. I asked them to find my joy, and that's how we became healers. And sometimes it's you're not in the place where you're supposed to be. You make the decisions yourself to do certain things, and this is not where you're supposed to be. So let them find your joy where you're supposed to be and where the joy is for you. They see what's ahead and you don't. To trust that they will place it in front of you.
Shall I do my cards? Because they're very similar,
Okay.
as usual. Have more fun. Honor your inner child. Get your joy. So go back to your inner child and have fun with your inner child. And after you do that, serenity. No, I'm doing soulmate. Soulmate. Now this means you can manifest a soulmate that is on your wavelength, on what you are, what your beliefs are, and everything. And I think the person will be coming. And peace of mind is within you, so you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move it. Should I keep going next one, Phil? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the next one is Aaron Clem, and she said she sent a PayPal donation for healing and reading. Much love and thank you all so much. She says.
You're welcome. Aaron, I'm feeling the back of the neck all the way down the spine. There's a lot of pain across the shoulders, even into the hands. Oh. The hips. And as I'm saying this, I'm feeling a heat going through you of healing.
I'll do the cards before I heal because I think they're worthy. You're going to lose friends that are not on your wavelength and gain new ones. Friendship. You've got a lot of spiritual growth coming, and don't overthink situations. Cause just let the healing go through. I'm getting that pain in the shoulder.
Mm. I feel like there's something going on with her heart.
A lot of the shoulders. I think she has a lot of stress. Actually, need to do a bit of grounding. I think. If you ever walk in a field with grass, make sure it's barefoot, or make sure you haven't got your shoes on, because then you connect with the earth energies.
You could take some deep breaths. Do some breathing right now. As you do that, relax. You've got some anxiety. I feel like you must be an empath because I feel like it's not even yours. Release it. It's not yours. You've been carrying somebody else's burden. I feel like you've got a weight on your shoulders. You've been carrying around.
I'm just removing a lot of it now. You just need to ground more. That frequency video that we've got would be helpful. But grounding in on a ground, let a tree take it. Remember, ask for the tree to take your stress off you. Or go in a field and just relax on a nice sunny day.
She must have been getting heart palpitations even because she's got so much. Yeah, Aaron, you've got to release other people's energy that you're carrying.
We just got rid of a spiritual parasite. I bet you've had an injury in the last few years. Something's got in the system, or you've been drained, or what? Chakras is out of balance a bit as well. So we're just balancing them. That's why you have difficulty grounding, I think. Yeah, I have been very drained. You were very drained today. Now you're hyper energy. I vibe, or you will be.
Yeah, anyone that's an empath, you've got to remember to release every day, sometimes twice a day. Go walk in the grass, go sit near a tree and just release it into the roots of the tree. Take some crystals and release it into a crystal. Go in the shower. Let the water, as the water's running off of you, release it into the water and out the drain. Yeah, Aaron, when you forget, this is when you start getting the anxiety and the weight, and then your shoulders lock up, and then your gut locks up, and then you start feeling awful, and you can't figure out why. And sometimes you have this anxiety, and it's not yours. It all builds up. Gotta take care of you.
I'm picking up quite an ancient dragon around you that's connected to you.
Oh, the ancient ones are the best. It's her ancestor, isn't it?
One of the early ones. Saying hello to me.
Oh, he just sent me some energy. I got goosebumps on my head.
Your cards, by the way. Right, the first one's music. Music is basically a meditation, but it basically says find the meditation that grounds you. So it's actually connected to the grounding part. Yeah. What's the other one? focus. They're going to start giving you messages from your intuition. So just check your thoughts. Answered prayer. Your prayers are being answered. But they're going to be, they might be a weird way, if you get what I mean, how you achieve them. But they are being listened. So you just need meditation to ground all this. Probably my frequency music again.
Yeah, I love that frequency. I have it in a playlist.
I've got another one, Rob. Got another one.
You got another one?
Yeah. I've also got one that's black screen, so people can listen to it while they sleep. So the screen doesn't affect them, if you get what I mean. Got aches and pains in your joints, actually. So this is definitely you've had stress for God knows how long. Been empath all your life, I think. Probably a moringa would be nice. Make you breathe better.
Moringa. Ooh. That's what we are always talking about. Moringa.
It's pretty powerful, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
This is great.
I think we had it on screen a few times ago, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Seems to be aches all over the place. Trying to vibrate your cells to release the stress in each cell.
This supplement has so many more benefits than all you have to do is look it up. That's great. Every part of the plant. I have 2 trees, but they're little tiny trees right now. Every part of this plant is edible. It is so beneficial. It lowers blood pressure. It lowers your sugar if you're diabetic. It's everything. It benefits the whole body. Believe me.
Wow.
It does blood pressure. Let me see. It does. Phil's got a whole thing on it. Your skin, it does something for your skin.
Yeah, it clears your mold off your brain, I think. I'm just picking it up now. Your healing's done. You still got, there's a lot of energy on your shoulder that needed to go. Right, this is what it is. Should put it on here, actually. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. I said that right. Increase mental clarity, normalizes the blood sugar. I think it's a bit like lion's mane, gets rid of the brain, the mold. Yeah. Improves wound healing, detoxifications, anti-ulcer, eliminates constipation, which is always handy. Stimulates hair growth if you want a moustache. And increase energy endurance, and I've seen that. It gives you a lot of energy within a few days. Anti-cholesterol. It's got 2 times the protein in yogurt, 3 times the potassium in bananas, 4 times the calcium in milk, 4 times vitamin A in carrots, 7 times vitamin C in oranges. That saves everything, doesn't it? It's got 92 nutrients, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatory, 18 amino acids, 19 essential amino acids. 9, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is normalizes blood pressure. It stops antidepressant. It's an antidepressant. Strengthens the immune system. So it's got everything. It's because I look at it a lot, and that's probably the one that is probably the best that I've come across.
Mm-hmm.
One thing it doesn't do, but nicotine does, it doesn't get rid of nanotech, but nicotine gets rid of it, and borax. And with a wink, you don't take borax in with a wink.
I'll get to the next person here. I lost the.
Can I say something? Just one sec. Booster
Yeah.
there. He or she, I'm not sure if it's an he.
Erin, it's a she.
Yeah. Will I always have my leg pain? Yeah. When you say words like that, you are creating. Words create power, and how you say it can be so important. So the best way is to say, my leg pain will go. It's going. My leg pain's gone. And that's the best way. If you start saying, will I always have it? You will always have it because you're manifesting it. So be careful what you say in words.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you say is what you get.
Yeah, exactly.
What you believe is what you will receive.
The next person is I'm trying to pull it up here. I got taken to the beginning of the chat, so you're gonna have to bear with me a second. It's I can read it off she sent a PayPal. I can just read it off there, and I'll try to pull it up. Her name is that's Aaron Klein. Okay, this one. This is Dana Krieger. Dana Krieger. I'm looking for her profile here, and she says her note was head, neck, and pain, and then she says anything from her gods. Is it like anything that her gods would like her to know?
What's
and
the name?
She's having head, neck, and pain. And I'm looking for her profile to pull up here. Like it took me way to the beginning of the chat. This is crazy. I have to go through the whole thing again. It's coming here any second. There she is. Okay. Dana Krieger says, send donation, neck, jaw, and shoulder pain. Anything my guides want to share with me at this time to help me.
Yeah, be careful with jaw pain. Jaw pain tends to be your throat chakra. Rob gone. He's gone black. If throat chakra, sometimes
she's got something right here.
Yeah.
She's got an implant right here. What a weird place for it.
I think Rob's on the toilet. Yeah, should have turned the sound down, maybe. That's healing. That's using natural healing waters. It's actually connected to inner earth. They probably messed up. They probably did it wrong.
Yes, it sounds.
Inner earth tends to be old tech. Orion tends to be new tech. So. For a change, we're not fighting them, they're apologizing. So You always got to give them a chance. Okay, I set it. I'm not supposed to do it, actually. I think these are just ones that are freeloaders, if you get what I mean. Let's take it off.
It was a weird looking one too.
I saw it was like a. Reminds me of a shell, actually.
Yeah. And what a place to put it.
Yeah, I think they just did it wrong.
No wonder she has a jaw and the neck and the shoulder pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the throat chakra, it might be they would channel into the energy of your throat chakra. If you overdo your throat chakra, you can create an out of balance. And if you underdo it, you can create an out of balance. So whatever you speak to people, or if you don't speak enough, if you don't hold your truth, if you don't say your truth a lot, you can create this sort of energy. And you might have been tapping into that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Implant's gone anyway. You might have felt
And if
that going.
someone tells you to be quiet and don't speak, it can also do that.
Or an over one is if you tell a lot of lies, and a under one if you don't tell your truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you keep quiet. Yeah. So it might have been some sort of energy they were after. You should feel this now. Yeah, it's something vibrating in your shoulder. You haven't had anything, have you?
Jeez.
Give me an headache.
Yeah.
But should we move on to the next one?
Just one sec, I'm doing the cards. I just got a message off someone we know who says, "Is it too late to join the chat?"
I have a meeting. I have another meeting in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told her I might be 5 minutes late or something, but
Okay. Well,
I'll just do these cards. Just give it a sec. I'll do it quick. Freedom. Miracles. Meditation. Your first card is freedom. So if I remember rightly, freedom. You may, well, we all do this. We all feel like we're trapped in a prison. But you got the keys to get out of that freedom. Next card is miracles. Yeah, so the miracles. If you need a miracle to get out of the prison, just ask Source for help. Yeah. And meditation. Yeah, calm it down with frequency meditation to your angels. So there you go. If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, Rob.
Okay. Well, wait. Was there someone that requested a reading from you guys? Do you want to do them first, or should I get to the super chats?
Get to the super chats. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's from Azek. There's 3 super chats. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to them all, but I mean, I'll see. This one's from Azek, and his name's Isaac. He says, "Any messages for me?" He says, "Thanks." Yeah.
Does he want healing as well while we're doing it?
If you're still in the chat, Isaac, do you want a healing as well, or do you just want a reading?
Is this person that's got a lot of power? I remember him.
Yeah, he's very metaphysical. He says yes, he'd like a healing.
Yeah. If he showed his power, if he could take the layers, he'd be like, he'd have a lot of.
I'm getting that he has a lot of energy in his hands. And this is coming from Creator. That sometimes he feels heat in his hands. And then when he does feel that energy or heat in his hands, that means that that's healing energy. That's actual energy coming from him, the Creator. So I'm actually, he's showing me that this is what he should be doing, is rubbing his hands together. So when like he is a healer, so he's a healer. I don't know whether he knows that or not. He is either a shaman or a healer.
Shaman.
The energy comes
He's got a lot of
into
power.
his hands.
He's got more than that. Yeah.
He has, and the energy comes into his hands to heal. And he doesn't have to touch anybody. That the energy comes out of the palms of his hands, and he can rub his hands together and just bring it towards an animal or a human or water, to heal water.
In Astra, he can point his hand and light will come out of it. He can use his hands as a weapon. So there you go.
That's amazing.
As your cards, by the way, I've done them quick. Extra blessings off the angels. You can manifest a soulmate if you want one that's got your vibe. It could be a team. It might be a team soulmate. So it might not be like love or anything. It could be something to do your work here. And manifestation, you can manifest your reality if you want.
I don't think he needs a healing, but
he's getting a download actually. So,
yeah.
Might feel in the back of your neck, but sometimes they go in the crown chakra. He's linked to the Emerald Order, so the message is you can link up to the Emerald Order. The Emerald Order are the ones that you organize the ascension and the awakening. You can connect to a lot of beings. Quite an old soul, actually. Quite ancient. You can connect to the Emerald Dragons. They're the ones that they haven't been on Earth for a long time, and they're now here. So you connect to them. They're amazing beings. Yes, they are warriors. Sorry, I don't know if you spoke to me. Right. You just got to download as well.
Wow, I love that. I love that phrase. That was amazing. Thank you, guys. That was awesome. This next one is from Gina Virginia Casella, and she just says, "Any insight updates appreciated." And yeah, and she says, "Thank you." Basic said, "Great reading, by the way." He said, "Oh wow." He said, "Great reading. Thank you." He said.
Gina, you have messages that are given to you. I don't think you're quite trusting. I'm getting from Archangel Michael that
Deb?
Wow, and he pulled the Archangel Michael card. Wow, Gina, that's amazing.
Archangel Michael's asking you to trust the messages that they're trying to give to you. The first step is actual trust that the messages are real. They're not coming from another source.
There you go. You got to focus on what your intuition. And it's divine timing. So
yeah, the minute you start trusting these messages, they'll start coming through really, really quickly for you. Yeah, definitely you have Archangel Michael by your side, just like I do. And
I actually don't, not very often anyway. He helps me too often.
Actually, I kind of have a small confession to make. I didn't say this yet, but Gina's the woman that I'm kind of interested in. We talk offline, and I've kind of told her that. And I don't want to say what she said about me. I'll let her say that. But she knows that I'm interested in her. She's a beautiful woman. She's been on my podcast too. She's come on here. She's written 7 books, and they're called Dragon Dreams, and yeah. So yeah.
Archangel Michael's a great source of. He and I have come a long way. Let's just say that. He's been with me for a long time, and I so appreciate him. His messages and his guidance are the best, and he's been trying to talk to you. So just trust, let it flow.
There's a bit of energy coming off your shoulder, by the way. I don't know if that's stress. Yeah, the thing with me and Michael is he saved my Astro Warrior work twice. And he's one of these beings that reminds me every time I see him. So that's why I don't see him as often as I want to.
They have a cute relationship.
Yeah, why don't, if you're into dragons, the emerald dragons are really good. It's thousands, it's 10, hundreds. There's so many on Earth now. Right. Okay.
Okay. And she says she wants to ask about the 3 emerald dragons. Gina does.
Yeah. About what?
What do you want to ask about the 3 emerald dragons, Gina?
We got like the 3 fates. You've got 3 abilities. Each one's got a different ability. You actually You actually fly. That's even different. You fly with them at night. That means you're not on the back. You become like a dragon when you
She
sleep.
said direction and connection. She says she senses them, but that's it.
You actually manifest. You emerge into your dragon aspects at night and fly with them. Each dragon represents a different ability. You are connected to them. It's just you're not remembering. That's all. Just before you go to sleep, just ask to remember. Once for healing.
Sometimes you're not supposed to remember. So if you don't remember, then don't worry about it. The important things you will remember. I don't remember anything when I wake up, but there are some mornings when I will remember, and then it's pretty important information that I remember. So if you're not supposed to remember, you're not supposed to remember. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She says, okay, she will. She says,
Depends on your job in Astra. Sometimes they delete it so you don't get infiltrated. It's to actually help you. Yeah.
Yep. So again, it's all about trusting that that you're not, there's a reason why you're not remembering.
She also said, can Archangel Michael be a little bit louder with direction? She says, maybe she's impatient.
He says something about being impatient. It's about trusting that you're getting messages, but you're not hearing it.
You're not listening. Clear your mind a bit.
Yeah, you're not listening. He's talking to you, but you're just not listening. You're not trusting that. And the messages come from the heart space, not here. So you're trying to hear from your brain. Got to get into the heart. And that's what I was confusing. Once I relaxed and stopped trying to direct it with I'm a type A. I was trying to direct everything. I had to let go and let it come from the heart. And and once you start doing that, then you'll get it.
Two things you can do. Obviously, meditate. Listen to, it might be free, actually, frequency. You got a little trauma as a child that you need to release a layer. Just release the layer. Just forgive anyone that's ever done anything wrong to you. Forgive yourself holding on to the energy. And this layer lifts your vibration, and then your vibration can connect better. You've been given I've asked a download to be sent to you. So you might have felt something entering your mind. Just so you can have clarity.
She says, okay. She says she will listen from the heart. Or she says she receives messages from the heart. She will listen more. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that resonates with you, Gina. And this one's the last one. This is the last one. This is from Slavka, the Natural Sentient. Slavka's in Czechoslovakia. I think you guys have read for her before, too. She's amazing. She's been on my show as well, too.
But by the way, Rob, I've got one. At the end, it just sent a payment. Okay. We have to do it quick. I know you got another show.
Oh, you're still on Gina? Do you want to do that?
No, I'm okay. I've given the healing. You've done everything.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. Yeah, this is Slavka. She's from Czechoslovakia, and she comes on my show as well. And she just says, any message insight for me? She says, thank you all. Much love, Slavka. And her father passed recently. So.
Oh, no. Yeah, because I remember her.
The cards are saying your divine guidance, your prayers are being answered by divine law. So he's okay. Nature. Connect with nature every day and frequency and music every day. I think you just need to be a bit peaceful and connect with music and nature while it's going at the moment, and it'll help you. Just sending you some love in your heart chakra.
Was that the boy? She had a son?
I don't think she has a son. I don't think Slav has kids.
her child, was it a boy?
I'm not sure.
I have a little boy
She
that's
says she doesn't have kids.
the child she lost. The child that passed.
Might not be this life. It might not be this life. It might be Lemuria. That's probably why she hasn't had kids in this life. It's a bit of trauma there.
There's a
It's come
there's a
through.
little boy. There's a little boy that's trying to talk to her.
Maybe someone from a past life or something like that. That's what
I've
Isaac
said
said
that.
too. Maybe past
Was
life.
did she have a brother?
I've just said it.
Did you have a brother that passed Slavka or something, or anybody young, like a boy that died that would be trying to connect with you?
I'm getting it's the Lemurian. Deb.
Um,
It's come through.
He's talking like that's his sister.
Yeah, from Lemuria.
Uh,
I can feel it here.
can you feel how the love coming from him? He's very he's just recently come around, so I'm not sure if you feel his presence or he's actually, I think he's trying to tell me that he's going to be with you for the rest of your journey. So funny, he's identifying himself as your brother.
Yeah, you were an Elon Lemuria. And I think something happened where you're trying to heal him. I'm not sure if you died trying to heal him or he died. But he's come through.
Yeah,
Through
he's how is he able to stay? It's so weird because he's saying that he's staying with her until
like a guide.
It just felt like it's the weirdest thing. He didn't come through to me like he was her guide. Now he's telling me he's her guide. It was the strangest thing. Okay.
Some energy being released off your back. I think it's to do with your heart chakra, actually. The grief. I think it's the grief of your brother. It's not even grief of who's died recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're so fragmented on that life.
Says that he wants to help her. But, okay.
I'll give in another card. Just focus on what they're telling you in your brain.
He says, does he want to incarnate through me just as a guide? She says.
He says he's going to be her guide, but almost like I thought it was somebody that had. Well, it is somebody that died, obviously, but he's coming.
I think the help you did in that past life, he's doing it back like a balance. It's like a balance of energy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it was confusing me. Because
All right. We got one more.
it's a very loving, very, very beautiful energy.
Phil's got one more.
Okay.
We got Victoria, by the way. Victoria wants. All right, she wants to any messages. Yeah, that was in the chat.
She's here?
Yeah, she's on the chat.
Okay.
I didn't see her.
I did.
Okay. Let me try to
She
pull her
said.
up. I'm trying to.
She said my dad's been angry. I'd ignore that.
It took me to Alex. It took me to the beginning of the. It took me to the beginning of the chat again. Oh no.
She wants to scan and healing. She says my dad's been angry. It's got to be quickie. This.
Oh, there it is. I see her. Yeah. You know what? There's a button you can hit where it says take you to the new comments. I just found that. Wow, that's amazing.
The reading, by the way. So I'll go through this quick.
I'm sending you guys some money now too. So
Yeah.
so that way I can just go right into my next show. That's why I'm looking down. I'm sending the money now.
This is from your guardian to say they're behind you. Yeah. In your dreams. Yeah. You're being sent messages. Keep a pen. You can keep a pen next to you if you want to do, and you just you're listening. So intuition there. So all good.
She's having a lot of dreams, and the messages are her dreams are very strange. They're beings that like beings coming at her and doing things to her, and so she's sending me information about her dreams.
Yeah, the dad being angry, he's just being manipulated a little bit when you're not there. So they're just giving him low density frequency. So I'll just change that.
Yeah, because her dad has done the lollipop all the time. So he's being manipulated quite a bit.
Have I reversed that?
Hmm?
Have I reversed that? I don't know.
We did some things, but and we tried to help him with this. He smokes a lot of cigarettes. We've tried to help him with his lungs. I thought he did do the lollipop, Victoria. Your dad didn't? It was just the other relatives?
By the way, near enough every lollipop now, whatever it is normally is the same. So be careful. Yeah. So
Does he
no matter what.
Does he do the regular flu one? You're welcome, warrior.
Yeah, Victoria, you seem okay. I'm giving some energy into your dad, so it should be okay. It should be better. But you can do that anyway. Just do it just before you go to sleep, man. Send your conscious to send energy to his conscious, love energy. Calm it down. Probably a very good thing, that.
He hasn't seen a doctor in a few years. Okay, well, that's good, actually, Victoria, to be honest with you.
Victoria, you're fine. I've given some healing to your dad and some love energy into his heart chakra and something into his conscious. So he might change. He might not be as angry now. Yeah.
Well, this was awesome. Oh, do you guys want to tell everybody like how they can find you and how they can book a reading with you guys and all that stuff? And thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We're both, Phil, Rick, and I are all on the website, www.healteachlove.org. We're all on Facebook under Philip Barrow or Rick Purcell or Deb Purcell, or what's the name of the Facebook place?
Yeah.
But,
And I'm on YouTube. And
yes.
a lot of events with me and Amir, who goes on this podcast. Two Wizards Together is on my YouTube, which is quite good fun. I think we do.
I love him, Amir. He's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys are doing shows together. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's quite fascinating actually. Yeah.
He comes on and does readings too. You know, he comes on.
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a really cool guy. I like him.
He's a nice guy.
Mm. Well, a few things he
Right,
does,
well,
like he
oh,
does
sorry, go ahead.
he does this, and when you do healing with this, you can actually see a film of energy. And I've been doing that for decades, and he does it, and it's quite fascinating. Now we do similar things, but slightly different, so it's quite good.
The two wizards, the two wizards, you know.
Wizards.
Oh, by the way, so I was just going to tell you real quick. I went to a UFO meeting in Pittsburgh, and Jill presented, and I was there. And Jill, at the beginning of her presentation, she showed like your website, and she told the whole group about you guys. You know, she was really proud of like how you guys healed her and stuff like that.
Wow.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. All right.
I-
All right. Well,
I just want to thank the Amish community for helping during the election. I'm from
yeah,
the
the
UK.
Amish community won Pennsylvania for Trump.
And,
I heard about that. That was hilarious. My friend Derek showed me the pictures.
I'm from the UK, and I thought it was really fun. I thought it was so good.
They were amazing.
Mm. It's like
They
the
really
17
came out. They wanted to change the changing thing for Trump. You know, I think they got Pennsylvania for us. You know,
They sure
Definitely.
did.
Definitely.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took some farms down, didn't they? They don't like growing young food, do they? The government. So it was quite
That's
fun.
hilarious.
It's fun watching it because they look like they're still in the 1700s, don't they? Which is great.
But I think the current administration really tried to put them all out of business and tax them.
Yeah.
You know, so
Wow.
I can't.
And Peanut the Squirrel, my condolences. I even would have changed something because it just shows you they can just go in people's houses and kill things. It's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right,
I'm from the UK and I saw all that. It was great.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. And I'll be live in a couple minutes. I got Karen Holton come on. I'm not sure what she's going to talk about, but you know, we'll see. And thank you, everybody. And
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Phil.